It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look here at Josh Allen. He comes in 3rd in the league in passing touchdowns. It's the Bills and the Browns, and it comes your way next.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan base. Alongside Brock Hewitt in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we usually at this point talk about quarterback, talk about a game-breaking running back, a home run hitter when it comes to wideouts. Oh no, today before this one, we're talking about a couple of tight ends.
And what a great game it is, Kate, to spotlight that position because we have 2 of the league's best. And when you go back and you watch the tape after the fact, when the ground game's running wild, it's usually these tight ends making blocks. When the passing game is getting it done, well, they play a role in the air as well. They don't get the headlines like we talked about. But these guys, man, they are cornerstones of their offense.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready!
He gives it to Tecco to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Let's go now.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That one complete to Njoku. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 37 on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boys, I love that.
Unlock right.
They go play action on 1st. They said they're going to get there, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. It's short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
When you're down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Maher connects there. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom. Quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to. And just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with the pass and just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
What's that?
2nd down. Here's Allen again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Off 52. Look out.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Grant outfit in to pick it up. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
DTR to throw it. And he goes down. The Bills get to him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
First and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So when you flip it over on the other side, where you got everything good to say, that's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Browns go up 10-zip here in the first. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return starts at the 3. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And a big setback for them to overcome early, Brock, giving them points off that interception. And for a quarterback, a tough way to start the game as well. They got to shake that off.
Yeah, but this is where you really do start to see just the cream of the crop. The quarterbacks that are the best in this league flush, no matter what the circumstances are. But especially the negative ones, you flush them away and you go persevere.
What's that?
Again, it's Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. So it's second down coming up.
What's that?
Back to the air, Allen. Connection made to Coleman. This is ahead for about 5. Jeff Gibbons in on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
What's that?
Allen to throw. Finds Kincaid. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Look out!
Another try following the sack. He's got this complete to James Cook. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Look out!
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that hit right at the 10 somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns getting their offense out there. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Tag! Set up!
fake. He's going to throw. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Got to stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still first down.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Still motoring past the 30. And he'll get this all the way up to the 35. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to it. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Marcus Epps making the play. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70. Let's go.
We send a man in motion.
Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Thompson Robinson back to throw. Got a man, it's Njoku. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go.
Back over the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 48. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That goes for 36 yards. And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
Ready. Set. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made left side by Judy. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Got.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. It's a 10-0 ball game. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone.
Smash.
Pacheco. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you
Let's
push
go
a little
now.
closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They'll try to run with Pacheco. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Browns make it a 16-point ball game.
Roll.
It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip.
What's that?
On 1st down, Allen fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about way. First down throw for Allen. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Look out!
Again, Allen to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
What's that?
To throw again, it's Allen. He's got it to his running back. That'll be the first and more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having.
Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Look out!
Allen gonna throw again. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
On the jump!
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready? I go!
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively.
Shut up!
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Shut up!
Right back to Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Escapes the... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. Coming out 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Bills will take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Buying some time left. He tucks it and takes off. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. First down, ball at the 36.
56, 56! What's that?
Now the shotgun gives to Cook. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Couldn't connect there. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Pressure coming, it's Allen. That's on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Look out! Oh, love this. Giving it to the big guy. Out short. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Middle. Look out!
From the red zone now. He finds Kincaid. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Stop.
Man in motion here.
What's that?
From the 16. He's on the move. He's brought down a little short. No, that's where they do give him the 10-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Oh, and they're going to have a fullback drive power for it. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, that depends on the call on this flag.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the Bills dealing with 3rd and still 10 to go.
What's that?
Throwing here, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This one from 42 yards out.
Hey, compared to the kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy who can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Tag. Go.
Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that.
Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. You took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. And that play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Let's go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Got a man, Palmer has it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Marr connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Bills getting one more drive here before the break. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break.
Look out.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. So that's halftime here in this one. The Browns on the road, but currently in front. Now it's, well, the teams are ready, the fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So to begin the 3rd, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Bronx. See if they can attack that deficit.
What's that?
Allen now on 1st down. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Look out.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Complete to Coleman. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Play action now. Allen. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Half. What's that?
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. New set of downs for him at the 38. They kick the running back in motion.
What's that?
1st and 10. Here's Allen.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
What is that?
2nd and 10 now. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but still going to bring up 4th down. The Bills with the punt team out there. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Back out now comes the Browns offense. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go! Huh.
He'll throw it from his own end zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go! Huh, go!
Judy will go in motion right.
Let go!
2nd down run by Pacheco. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Christian Benford up to make that stop. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Jump off Cockey's back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look here at Josh Allen. He comes in 3rd in the league in passing touchdowns. It's the Bills and the Browns, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they come in at an early crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way, doubts really start to creep into a locker room, and guys start to battle each other instead of worrying about winning games.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The game's for Produces 6 yards, brings up second down. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week: 14 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Well, this defense for the Bills, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
Off the play fake, Thompson Robinson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Downfield. Offense.
Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. A give right side for Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The DTR going to throw it here. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. You look at this Buffalo defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Well, the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Tell me I didn't just see these first 2 possessions. I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do
better?
Maybe not better, huh?
Worse?
Yeah, just a little bit. Very sloppy start.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn?
After review of the play,
so that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On play action, Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. Allen off the play fake. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen under pressure, and they got to him again. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Now make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this Buffalo defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Thompson Robinson now. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
Pass. Look out.
Here's Cook again. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Bills hit 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing now is Allen. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 43. To the air, Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Allen now looks to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here's Allen to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Coleman.
And he is going to have a Bills first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
I haven't met a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job. Hold him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Alert! Look out!
Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Cleveland offense making their way out.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
This is 2nd and 8. Again, it's Pacheco.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Thompson Robinson
steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
He's got it complete to Perkins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Thompson Robinson off of play action. And his throw here's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. Play action, now Thompson Robinson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
They really look comfortable there, scanning the situation, analyzing things, feeling the pressure, and then stepping up right through the middle and sprinting for a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Thompson Robinson now to throw. And his pass incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. And now out come the Bills. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
2nd and a couple.
Half 85, half 85. What's that?
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now Allen. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Out of the gun, Thompson Robinson. Flushed out. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit, right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
Hey, home. Look out.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
What's that?
To throw, it's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Alert! Look out!
Here's Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play here for Buffalo. 41 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
'56. What's that?
Now Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
What's that?
Coleman now. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills have taken the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Throwing, Thompson Robinson. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Go.
Thompson Robinson here from the gun. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this is a half with not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, Thompson Robinson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Agnew now to return. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
What is that?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Fights off the defender. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's a 2nd and 5.
What's that?
Play action. Now it's Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park with the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Look out!
Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. Allen going to get it quickly out to Coleman. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
What's that?
Allen going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Middle. What's that?
On play action, Allen. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he is into the end
end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 35 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. The DTR going to throw it here. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun, it's Thompson Robinson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken around the 12. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I get the thought process. 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way, but that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, and there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now 2nd and 9. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. Thompson Robinson. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Thompson Robinson now. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted.
It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Bills are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43.
So the completion results there in 9 yards.
And it'll be 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Browns offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The Browns drive about to get started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Thompson Robinson will look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. Thompson Robinson now. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack, too.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Again, it's Cook. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
What's that?
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know this game's winding down and people are getting tired, and that's when you really want a big body guy running the football. But I have to tell you, watching him run it, I wonder why they don't use him more earlier in the game.
Yeah, those bigger guys here late in the game, you're trying to protect the lead, usually not as fumble prone either.
No, that is so true because they are taught. Take care of the ball as you surge forward, and you often see them with both hands wrapped around it when they go through the line.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Bills on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Allen to throw it. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
What's that?
Cook up the gut. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
What's that?
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. A gain there of 21 yards. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
What's that?
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Look out!
They run it again with Cook. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
What's that?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack. Dafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender,
He really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
To throw is DTR. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it. He's got it complete to Perkins. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, Thompson Robinson. Over the middle, complete. That's Perkins. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Open man, it's Palmer. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Here's Thompson Robinson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Thompson Robinson. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Throwing, Thompson Robinson. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st down. Sticking to the air, it's Thompson Robinson. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now 1st and goal. Thompson Robinson throwing here. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Thompson Robinson now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
3rd and goal, Thompson Robinson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. CD, I know from working with you that you're about as old school as they come. Your thoughts on throwing that ball for the 1-yard line?
Yeah, I just got done walking my dinosaur, as you well know, and ordinarily I'm screaming, run the football from the 1-yard line. But if you are going to throw it, just take extra care. That didn't happen there, and they turned the ball over.
Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Bills, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Browns,